Morocco, the home to amazing architecture, world-famous cuisine, and the reason we're here, the beautiful Moroccan amethyst. You may have heard of Casablanca, Morocco's largest city, and Morocco's also famous for its argan trees that produce argan oil, and the Marrakesh market and its many tourist attractions. After waking up early, we got on the road and traveled across Morocco and south. Pretty soon the countryside turned to mountains. And as we drove further and towards our precious amethyst, we came across a peculiar sight. In Morocco, we're on our way to the amethyst mine, and you're not going to believe what we ran into. We crossed paths with nomads. They had, I don't know, like 40, 50 camels, and that's what they do is they cross over the road very, very rarely. Our guide told us that you can come up this mountain 100 times, and you may run into a nomad and camels, something like this that we witnessed, maybe 2 times out of 100, and it's considered lucky. This land is full of surprises, and we're off to find another one. A few more hours traveling and I arrived. I met with mine owners Aladdin and Salahuddin and asked them what makes Moroccan amethyst so exciting.
Moroccan amethyst is so exciting because it's one of the most beautiful gemstones on the planet. And it's unique, it's natural, and it's one of a kind.
The Moroccan amethyst is the most important amethyst out there. It's the only gemstone that comes from Morocco. It's the only amethyst that has red hematite inside. It's the only amethyst that comes in single crystals. And it's a tiny, tiny mine in the southern parts of Morocco. You've probably heard about amethyst, but hardly anyone have heard about Moroccan amethyst. What makes it unique is actually the red hematite, the red needles it has inside. They make it very unique and very special.
This is the only amethyst in the world where you can see the red flashes. That was captured during the formation of the crystals. The patterns of these needles are completely different from one stone to another. And this becomes a real fingerprint. When you take one piece, it's one of a kind.
It's actually the only place in the world when you can find this kind of amethyst. The Moroccan amethyst is very rare, very beautiful, and very exciting.
Here we are, truly in the middle of nowhere, but it's all worth it because this barren landscape behind me is the only place on Earth where this amethyst can be found. These mountains are very old, and this mountain region is the oldest here at 2 billion years old. This one behind me contains the collision of 3 very rare geological events. Now, 2 of these geological events anywhere else on Earth would be something special, but 3 geological events is unheard of, and that's why it can't be found anywhere else on the planet.
You know, people when they hear amethyst, they think geodes. This is how they think amethyst is made. But this Moroccan amethyst is made in loose stones, and we don't mine like a big chunk of stones. You have to collect them piece by piece, one by one, and this is how Mother Nature brings it up to us.
We take the rock and then we disregard almost all of it to get the quartz. And out of the quartz, we disregard almost 95% of it to get the amethyst. And out of the amethyst, we only keep 5% that would be gem quality. We actually spend days and days and to only come up with few pieces of crystals that would yield to pieces of jewelry that you are going to see today.
To get one piece of Moroccan amethyst of 5 carats, you have to literally mine 1 to 1.5 tons of earth. That's what it takes to get one piece of Moroccan amethyst. So it's really a rare, rare, rare amethyst on the world.
The true story of Moroccan amethyst starts right here, in the middle of nowhere. 2 nomads got caught in an epic rainstorm. And when the rain subsided, they discovered that the ground was glowing, these beautiful purple glows. And they went to gather them up and they said, these are crystals. These are beautiful crystals. And they took them to the market and they sold them to tourists for years. And then a geologist got involved and he sent some samples to the GIA and they said, this is some of the most beautiful amethyst that we've ever seen. Today, that's Moroccan amethyst, only found one place on Earth. right here. It was at a market like this that Moroccan amethyst was first sold, and I got a little insight in how trade is done here. So these are from Sahara?
Yes.
And these
This
ones?
is from Marrakesh.
Marrakesh, okay. And these ones?
From Marrakesh.
Marrakesh. So you're the middleman.
Yeah, a little money.
So you make a little money in the middle?
Yeah.
That's okay. But at Shop LC, we bring all the prices straight to you. We cut out all the middlemen. So $8?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is a community project, so we have this small village. We hire only people from this village. So they don't have any other income. The only income they used to have was herding goats and selling milk of the goats and selling the goats itself. So today, all our workers are coming exclusively from this village. So we created an income for this village. If somebody was sick or they want to go to school or they have to walk like 12 miles every single day. So now we have put a truck so they can use it anytime they want. We have put some solar panels. We don't want to change completely the way they live because these are nomads. They want to stay very close to the nature because they still need water. So we have helped them to get water, distribution to all the homes there. We're talking maybe 20 to 25 families that are living there. So, and that's what I love about this project. Every time we go there, I mean, these people are so welcoming. You know, we spend a lot of time with them. We get lunches with them. We know the families, and we call it our project. It's not a project of a company. It's really our project.
After filming, we were invited to the village for some authentic Moroccan food and a chance encounter with someone closely connected with the amethyst. This is the grandson of the man who discovered Moroccan amethyst, and he's invited us to his home, and I thank all of you for having us here for this wonderful meal. What a great end to a beautiful day. It's been an incredible journey that's taken us to the edge of the Sahara. And remember, when you look at your Moroccan amethyst, it's come from one place on Earth, from a mountain region over 2 billion years old, in the middle of nowhere. Each piece is unique, which means no matter where you go in the world, you will never find anything quite like Moroccan amethyst.